I'm sure you like being recognized, valued, appreciated. I remember when I was at Nsuka, at UNN, when I come in the morning, any student milling around and seeing my car would run to the car, open the door, say welcome, no, take my bag, precede me to the office. What a nice way to start the day. So you think that this is just a normal thing, but I just want to let you know that it's not. When I came to the UK, I was not recognized. I was not recognized by anyone. People didn't know me. They didn't know where I came from. They had no idea who I was. And even after 1, 2, 3 years at the university, they would just know me as one of these lecturers. And then I was told that in that university, you don't greet people with their titles. You just greet them by their first name. And that was not just that people were calling me my first name. It meant that I was their mate. I was just their equal. But this was a lie, of course. Nevertheless, it happened. And unless I started working very hard to earn their respect, and that would probably take years, I would just not be greeted with any special case. And that extended to the ideas that when people saw me and knew my name, then they would assume that coming from Nigeria was a kind of fraud. And they would say, were you a prof there? Well, there are profs and profs, which means if you are a prof in Nigeria, you don't even deserve any respect. Nigeria is like anyone can become a prof there. That's what they thought. And I want to tell you, think before you jump. So many of you decide have enough of a place without electricity, a place where water is scarce, a place where there is lack of security. I better try my luck elsewhere. And then you move and face uncertainty. Many die in the Sahara Desert. Others reach Libya and turn into slaves. Others make it to the Mediterranean Sea and drown. Others manage to cross. And then what? You may never get the job you were doing in Nigeria. Yes, the currency is different, but in England, things are costly too. And so in the end, do you really want to lose all that you are? Have to take the insults, the downward eyes. Who are you? Oh, your accent. Oh, wow. So you think that you will get a job like that? And remember that in every country, including Nigeria, there is what people can call the national preference. You always prefer your own people before you give their chance to others. And you, as a newcomer, you think that you are valuable. You have a lot to, you are a degree holder, just like that man in one of the current Nollywood films that came looking for a job. And he was saying, I have a BA honors degree from UNN. And people would say, UNN? Where's that? And then you would be given cleaner, carer, because they are lacking carers. Respect is important. Support is important. And also the dignity you have as a human being. Don't risk all this. Don't gamble with your future, my friend.